This is the address I have, but I don't think anybody lives here. It's an ice cream shop.
The address is probably fake. That's what these people do. They use fake addresses, fake names, anything to avoid the law.
Maybe this girl knows something. She seems to work here.
Pardon me, miss. My name is Bisbee, and this is my partner, Sydney. We are from the USCIS.
The what?
The United States Citizenship and Immigration Service.
Okay.
We're looking for a young man who we believe is in this country illegally.
His name is Marco Stigany. He's 22 years old, and according to our records, this is his last known address.
No one lives at the Dairy King, except for a couple of mice. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. You don't know anyone from the Board of Health, do you?
No, we're headquartered in Washington, D.C.
Phew. I tried getting a cat, but the Board of Health said we couldn't have a cat either. Regulations.
Miss,
Lucy.
Lucy, do you know of Marco Stigany?
No.
Darn, another dead end. These guys are just like mice. You know they're around, just can't catch them.
Have you tried a cat?
I feel I should inform you that employing or concealing an illegal alien is a federal crime.
You guys are looking for aliens? These guys must be wacko. There's no such thing as aliens, and if I saw one, I'd call the local TV channel right away. You've got to get it on video if you want anyone to believe it, and not just a cell phone, because those can be ripped.
Forget it, Bisbee. The guy's not here. Let's look around the town a little. If he's with a large group of them, they should be easy to spot.
If you see any aliens, let me know. Those guys are nuts. Aliens, really. Hi, Mark, Diana.
Hi, Lucy. I'm sorry I'm late. I know I said I'd help you close up tonight.
No problem. The tables are all clean. I've got to go meet my boyfriend. We're going to see a movie in Baytown.
Too bad they closed down the movie theater here in town.
Yeah, now there's nothing left to do in this town. This has got to be the most boring town ever.
I kind of like it. It's peaceful.
Yeah, except for the aliens.
Aliens?
Yeah. Two guys from the USCI something or other were just here. They said they were after aliens. Can you believe that?
Were they from the USCIS?
Yeah, that's it. The USCI, whatever.
Did they say who they were looking for?
Some guy named Marco Stigany, I think. I've got to run. See you guys later.
That's an unusual name. Kind of like your name, Mark Romney.
But what would the Immigration Service want with you? You were born in this town, right?
I'm not exactly sure where I was born.
But you and my brother have been friends since kindergarten.
You told me this was your hometown.
It is. I can't remember a time when I didn't live here.
I came here just because the college in this town is a great school, but I'd love to stay here after I graduate, if I can find a job.
You'll be able to find a job. Towns always need English teachers.
I hope so. And Mark's up for the job of town planner when he graduates in a couple of weeks.
I applied for the job. That doesn't mean I'll get it.
You will. Don't sweat it. I don't know what I'll do after graduation.
What does one do with a degree in Eastern philosophy? You don't see many ads in the help wanted for philosophers.
My brother can be whatever he wants to be. He has an IQ of 165.
Janie, we all know you think your big brother walks on water. Don't push it.
I don't know what I want to do. All I know is I want to get out of this town. Don't you love your hometown where everyone knows your name? They remember when you threw that ball and lost the final game. The girl who broke your heart when you were 17 is married and has 4 kids and is living down the street. Hometown friends, the hometown crew, just give me those hometown blues. It may be home, but I won't lie. I just can't wait to wave goodbye. Hometown, give me the hometown blues.
It's really great to be here in the place that I call home. If I wanna be with friends, I don't need to telephone. All that I would ask for is right here in this town. My friends are all right here when I'm feeling down. Hometown friends, the hometown crew. Don't give me those hometown blues. It's my home, and I won't lie. I don't want to wave goodbye. Hometowns, don't give me the hometown blues.
Just the other day, I was talking to my mom. She ran into a boy who took me to the prom. They say don't kiss and tell, but it seems he broke the rules. And I keep getting books from everyone at school.
Hometown friends, the hometown crew. Just give me those hometown blues. It makes me home, and I won't lie. I just can't wait to wave goodbye. Hometowns, give me the hometown blues.
I really miss my hometown. It brings back memories of sitting on the back porch in that gentle summer breeze. I like to think back on those carefree days, but you can't miss your hometown unless you go away.
Hometown friends, the hometown crew. Just give me those hometown blues. It makes me home, but I won't lie. I just can't wait to wave goodbye. Hometowns, give me the hometown blues.
Hey, look, guys, it's the college boys.
It must be great being so smart and all.
They ain't smart. They're just too wimpy to go out and get a real job.
Yeah, like working as a roofer. Roofers gotta be smart, or they don't last long.
Oh yeah? My brother is smarter than all of you losers put together.
Your brother used to get lost in the high school, going from the cafeteria to the gym.
I'm a little dyslexic. What can I say?
Are these friends of yours?
We went to high school together.
Friends, that's a laugh. I was the head cheerleader, and Tad here was the captain of the football team. We didn't hang out with these guys.
No one hung out with these guys. In the high school yearbook, Walter was voted most likely to never have a date.
I'll have you know there are girls who like intelligent guys.
So it's been 4 years since high school, Walter. Have you had any dates?
Didn't think so.
Looks like Mark found himself a girlfriend.
I bet she's a college girl, right, Mark?
Oh, she must be. Mark is too good for us girls who work down at the supermarket.
Penny's the head checkout clerk.
And Ron here is in charge of the deli and the fresh fish.
And I'm up for the job of evening assistant manager.
Hey, that's great. Can you get me a job in receiving?
What? And leave your great job over at the gas station? Are you crazy?
Is he making fun of me?
I think he is.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Walter.
Junior has a bit of a temper. He got in a fight at a McDonald's bar and spent 3 days in lockup.
The other guy spent those 3 days at the hospital.
My brother can defend himself. He's a master of Polynesian martial arts.
Great. Well, let him know if we meet any Polynesians.
Or Walter, you could have your little sister fight Junior instead of you.
She'd probably have a better chance of winning.
Words are always stronger than muscles.
Particularly yours.
Tad's right. We don't need to listen to anything you say, dork.
Why don't you just leave, Tad? All of you, for that matter. Are you gonna make us leave?
Did you see the sign? It says no loitering. This town has laws against loitering on private property, and the Dairy King is private property.
You don't know anything about our town, college girl.
She at least knows how to read the sign, unlike the rest of you losers.
That's it. We've put up with your better than you attitude for 4 years. I say we show them who's better.
Tina's right. Let's get him.
Is there trouble here?
Why do you want to know?
I like trouble. You like trouble? Maybe we have trouble together.
We were just leaving, weren't we?
Yeah.
We need to head back to the supermarket.
Yeah, and I'll introduce you to the manager. You can talk to him about that job in receiving.
That's great. Let's go, guys.
Gotcha.
Is one of you gajos Marco Sigany?
Hey, isn't that person that those other guys were looking
Hush, will you? And if I were Marco,
Mark, why are you asking him that?
If you were Marco Sigany, I'd say you must come with us.
why is that?
Because you are the new king.
The what?
Marco Sigany is the grandson of Shandor Sigany, the greatest Gypsy King who has ever lived.
Never heard of him.
That's because you're a Gaja.
Gotcha?
You are not Romney.
Of course I'm not Romney. I'm Janie Schwartz, Walter's sister. I'm not Mark's sister.
Your name is Marco?
Mark.
Marco Sigany?
Sigany is my Aunt Essie's last name. My name is Romney. Mark Romney.
Same thing.
How is that the same thing?
All Siganys are also Romney.
So you think I'm the grandson of your Gypsy King?
Maybe.
You should come with us. Andras has sent us here to fetch you. King Shandor has died. You're now the new king. You must come with us. Back to the camp.
Camp? There aren't any campgrounds in this town.
There are now.
A gypsy camp. Cool.
I don't think you should go with these people.
But you have to! It was ordered! You must come with us. You are the new king.
Sorry, I'm not the guy you're looking for.
Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. Come. We go back to camp. For now.
That was creepy.
Mark, do you know anything about this?
No, not really. But I think I know someone who does.
Who?
My great aunt Essie. My parents died in a car accident when I was only 6 months old. Aunt Essie was their only relative, and she took me in, and I've been living here with her ever since then.
Your Aunt Essie is a gypsy?
I don't know. She never speaks about her past or how she came to live here.
I think you need to ask her some questions, Mark.
We'll go with you. I haven't seen you on Essie in ages.
No. I want to go alone to see her. I'll meet you guys back here tomorrow morning. I have the morning shift.
Okay, see you in the morning.
Call me if you need to talk.
Tell me, Madam Esmeralda, what do you see in the cards? Good luck. And bad luck. Bad luck? Is my boyfriend cheating on me? Again? There is an evil portent hanging over his head. Oh, it must be his job. I bet his boss found out he was calling in sick again to go fishing with his friends. Sadly, the cards say you two are destined to part. Well, my mom said I could do better than Ronnie, and I guess she's right. The cards indicate you have a strong, wise friend who guides you well. That would be my mom. But you said there would be good luck too? Oh yes. There is a young man who admires you from afar. Really? Who is he? What does he look like? He is someone you know well. A nice boy, a little shy. Oh, it must be Artie. He is very shy. But I suspected that he liked me. Maybe I should call him. Good fortune is always helped along by a little initiative. Oh, okay. I'll do it. I'll call Artie. And I'll break it with Ronnie. My mom would love that. Madam Esmeralda, you are so good at reading cards. I'm going to come back next week and see if I'm going to pass geology this term. The cards say if you work hard this week, you will do well with all your pursuits.
They do? Okay, I'll study real hard. Oh, thank you, Madam Esmeralda. Thank you. Oh, here's something for your time. See you next week.
May good fortune follow you, my dear.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Glenda. Were the cards good this week?
Oh, yes, great.
Aunt Essie, are you busy?
No, come in, Marco. Have a seat. How are you doing? You seem troubled.
I had a visit today from some people. They say that my grandfather, his name was Shandor Sigany. They say he died recently.
Oh no, Shandor has died? Oh, my brother is dead?
It's okay. You never told me much about our family at all.
What could I say? I have heard nothing from them in 50 years. They refused to speak to me after I fell in love with the Gajo.
A what?
It means he was not Romney, not a gypsy. Romney girls are forbidden to speak to non-gypsy boys. But my Tomasz, I fell in love with him and left my family to be him. We came to this country so he would be safe.
Safe?
My father swore he would kill Tomasz, so we had to escape to America. We were happy here, but Tomasz died just a few years before you came to live with me.
And my parents, were they born in America?
No, Marco. They were born in the old country, as were you. You was the reason they came to America, to make a better life for you. They left you here with me to go in search of work. And that's when it happened. The car accident. It was an awful thing, the accident. But at least I had you here to keep me company after Tomasz was gone.
These people who came to see me, they say that your brother, King Shandor, just before he died, said I was to be the new Gypsy King.
You are the only son of his only son. It is true, you are the new Gypsy King.
But I'm not Gypsy. I'm an American.
America is just a place, and the only people do not belong to a place. And you are the blood that runs through your veins, Gypsy blood. Older than the memory, older than the birds we speak, wandering along lost path, always forward, never back. In our blood it flows so deep, so it is for you and me, as we are and were before, so we are and nothing more. Give to me your hand to read, lines of lives we are to lead. We cannot change the lines of fate. You may try, but it's too late. All we are and still may be is written here for all to see. Years have made us as we are, guided by our gypsy star. You must face your fate, Marco. If you do so, your path will become clear to you.
Good advice, Aunt Essie. As always.
Older than the memory, older than the birds we speak. Years have made us as we are, guided by our gypsy star.
Aunt Essie, I don't want to leave America to become a leader of a people I know nothing about. I'm graduating college in a couple of weeks. I want to get a good job. I want to marry Diana. I want to stay here in this town and take care of you like you took care of me all these years.
You should go to them. Tell them you can't be the leader. Marry Diana, stay here in your home.
Will they understand?
No, not right away. But we will make them understand. I will help you explain it to them.
Thank you, Aunt Essie.
Hi, Mark. How'd it go with your Aunt Essie last night?
She told me a lot about our past. A lot of things I never knew. I always suspected she was hiding things from me.
Well, now you know. What are you going to do about it?
I'll just have to tell these people I can't go with them. I don't want to be a Gypsy King.
But you have no choice. King Shandor has named you. She is right. You must come with us now. Andrash has sent us here to fetch you.
Who is Andrash?
He is Shandor's second. His daughter is Marco's wife.
My wife? I don't have a wife.
You were promised to her at the time of your birth. She is the Gypsy princess, the daughter of the second. All that remains is the ceremony.
Well, you can forget about that ceremony. I'm not marrying a Gypsy princess, and I'm not going to be your king, and I'm not coming with you.
Take you.
Stop! What are you
Go away.
doing?
Where's Mark? He's supposed to open this morning.
Lucy, you'll have to cover for Mark. Walter, you and Janie have to help me. The gypsies, they came back just now and they grabbed Mark.
Wait a minute. You're saying Mark was carried away by a bunch of gypsies?
Yes, just now. I think they're taking him to their camp.
Are you sure they weren't aliens?
I'm sure they are aliens. Where do you think the camp is?
They went that way.
There's an abandoned farm a few miles down that road. I bet that's where they took him.
Okay, let's go find him.
Walter, these are some pretty scary looking guys. Some of them had knives.
Don't worry, Walter's a master of self-defense. He's so good, they had to invent a new belt color. The highest used to be black. Now it's chartreuse.
Chartreuse. Great. Let's go.
First aliens, then gypsies. Now it's gypsies who are also aliens. What's next? Robots that look like mice? That would explain why the cat disappeared.
How long do we have to stay in this country? Until we find the new Gypsy King. I've heard they found him, but he doesn't want to be king.
That can't be. He would not want to be king.
True, and we would not want to marry Simka. She is beautiful and rich. Her father owns 3 wagons. My brother Ferika would like to marry her.
She won't marry Ferka. He's not the king. And she has to marry the king.
Ferika could fight him for her. Or he could grab her and run away with her.
No! Andras wouldn't allow that. She must marry the king.
Yoshka, what is that you have found? It's a tiny box that plays music. How could such a little box play music? It has no strings to pluck. Is the flute? No, you don't play the box. It plays itself. Plays itself? How could that be? I don't know. But listen. It's very soft. Of course it's soft. It's very small. Where did you find this music box? It was sitting on the table over there, next to some people. They will want it back. If they wanted to keep it, they should have kept it closer. Yoska, did they leave it or did you take it from them? As I said, if they wanted to keep it, they should have kept it closer. Oh, Yoska, you're going to be arrested for stealing. Again! I'm not worried. They don't punish children here like they do in the old country. They don't?
Well, they do, but in a different way.
What do they do to them?
They make them go to school for 12 years.
12 years? That is a very long sentence. Did they also murder someone?
No, they have to go just because they are children.
Yoshka may be right. I too have heard stories of how they treat children in these countries.
I've heard they talk in town, and this is what they say. The children in this town are not allowed to play. They sit in school all day and learn to read and write. And when they go back home, they have to read at night. Every single child has a television set and have to sit and watch it from dinner time till bed. On Saturdays they dress them in matching shirts and pants and makes them go to battle or balls and bats and nets. On Sundays then they dress them in clothes that are a bore and gives them each a Bible and makes them read some more. Why don't they refuse to obey and let their parents treat them that way? Never free to violate their time. How they punish children here is really just a crime.
Each and every child has a tiny box that rings, and they must answer quickly when they hear the ping. They know just where you are every minute of the day. This little box will tell them when you go astray. You're not to talk to strangers, no matter what they say. And if they offer candy, you have to run away. They make you eat this food that really makes you gag. You drive up to the window and they serve it in a bag. Forbidden to ever drink the wine. They make the parents go away and drink it on the sly.
Why don't they refuse to obey and let their parents treat them that way? Never free to violate their time. How they punish children here is really just a crime. Hey! 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 Why don't they refuse to obey and let the parents treat them that way? Never free to violate their time. How they punish children here is really just a crime. Why don't they refuse to obey and let their parents treat them that way? Never free to violate their time. How they punish children here is really just a crime.
Yoshka, what are you kids doing over here? Don't you know? They found a new Gypsy King and brought him to the camp.
But my brother Verika says the boy does not want to be king.
It doesn't matter what he wants. He was born a king just as he was born a gypsy.
It is as it is. He will change his mind when he sees Simka. She's very beautiful. And her father owns 3 wagons.
What sounds you have there, Yoshka?
It's a music box, Mama. Listen.
Where did you get this music box?
I found it.
He stole it.
I didn't steal it.
You're sitting on the table over there next to some people.
How close?
Not very close.
Well, if they wanted to keep it, they should have kept it closer. Come, we go back to camp.
Amaritzi, amaritzi, mi padre, ay la 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 la. Amaritzi, amaritzi, mi padre, ay la 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 la. Hey! Throw some wood upon the fire, make the flame a little higher, ay la 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 la. Dance, smile and fast, live through daylight, it's your last. I la 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 la. Amaritzi, amaritzi, mi pari. I la 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 la. Amaritzi, amaritzi, mi pari. I la 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 la. The flame a little higher, I la 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 la. Dance, smile and fast, live through daylight, it's your last. I la 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 la. Amaritzi, amaritzi, mi pari. I la 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 la. Amaritzi, amaritzi, mi pari. I la 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 la. Amaritzi, amaritzi, mi pari. I la 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 la. Amaritzi, amaritzi, mi pari. I la 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 la. Amaritzi, amaritzi, mi pari. I la 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 la. Amaritzi, amaritzi, mi pari. I la 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 la. Hey!
That is the boy! He's locked up in Tika's wagon. I will get him. It is good to finally see you, Marco. You look a lot like your father, and also a lot like your grandfather, King Shando.
I know why you brought me here, and I'll tell you now. I can't be your new king. I'm an American now.
But you are not an American. You were born in the old country. And the Rome are not citizens of any country.
Then I'll apply for citizenship. Or I'll marry an American girl. That would make me a citizen.
But you cannot marry an American girl. You already have a wife. I'm your wife.
I've never seen you before. We are not married.
There has not been a ceremony. That is true. But we were promised one another.
I never promised anything.
I made the promise to your grandfather, my best friend and my blood brother. I once saved his life, and we joined our blood in a sacred oath. When my daughter was born, I promised him that she would marry the next Gypsy King, and that is you, Marco Sigany.
If you're my grandfather's blood brother, then why didn't he make you king?
I am an old man, and I have no sons. Just a daughter, your wife, Simka.
She's not my wife.
She's very pretty, is she not?
Yes, of course. But that doesn't matter. I already have a girlfriend, Diana.
I will fight her. She cannot be queen of the gypsies. I was promised.
Simka's very strong. She will give you many children.
You don't understand. I'm not going to be king.
But you have to be. Only the king can make someone else king.
This is not my problem. I'm leaving.
Put him back in the wagon. We will talk again tomorrow.
I can't stay here. What are you doing?
He will change his mind. The cards have said we will find our new king here in this country.
I hope you're right, Tika.
I am always right. Even when I don't know I'm right. I'm right. You'll see.
Who is this Diana? I will kill her.
Or you could marry someone who deserves to be king.
Marry you, Ferka? You will never be king. Only the king will marry Simka.
Who does she think she is?
She's the queen of the gypsies, or she will be as soon as she marries Marco.
You can marry me, Ferka. My father has the best wagon, big enough for 10 children. And Dika has been teaching me to make herbal potions. I can cure anything. I can even make a potion that wards off fleas and bedbugs. Very useful.
You almost killed my dog with that potion.
And your potion smells like rotten goat meat.
That was the first batch. The second batch is better.
Just don't put any more of it on my dog.
Who says we must take this boy as our king? He should not be king. The king should be strong.
Like you, Ferka.
The king should be willing to fight.
Like you, Ferka.
The king should stand like a king, walk like a king.
Like you, Ferka.
The king should want to be king of the gypsies.
Like you, Ferka.
A woman cannot know or understand what it means to be a gypsy man. Other men could never fill our shoes. We fight to win. We never lose. No man can match our loyalty. All gypsy men are royalty. We may not wear a golden ring, but every Roma man is a gypsy king.
Stand aside. Lost a stance. It's in our blood. No Gaza man would have a chance. Going to live a life. To travel where we will. We can't be tamed. We can't be still.
Strong as iron, we're not afraid to show the world from what we're made. Watch us move, hear us sing. Every Roma man is a gypsy king.
Every mother cries when her child is born, but the father smiles when he sees his son. For the boy he holds in just his hand will grow to be a gypsy man. A gypsy girl is proud to be standing by her man faithfully. To love a gypsy man is a wonderful thing. Every gypsy man is a gypsy king.
A woman cannot know or understand what it means to be a gypsy man. Other men could never fill our shoes. We fight to win, we never lose. No man can match our loyalty. All gypsy men are royalty. We may not wear a golden ring, but every Roman man is a gypsy king.
Is the stew ready, Simka?
No, not yet. It needs more salt. Morella, fetch the salt for me. I need to buy more salt. Does anyone want to go into town with me? I went to town yesterday to buy milk, and a man came out and told me I could not sit from the grocery store.
Were you begging?
No, I was just asking money for our car. What car? Because I didn't have any money for milk. It is against the law to ask for money in this country. But all the churches asked for money, and there was a little girl in front of the grocery store wearing a green uniform. She wanted lots of money for a little box of cookies. It's not asking for money that's against the law. It's being a gypsy. That's what's against the law. No singing, no dancing, no fortune telling. In other words, no being a gypsy.
You can park your bag in here. You can play your music there. Don't bring your barefoot children here. Don't be seen in the city square. You own this and you own that. You live in a box or a tiny flat. It's not the same for a gypsy girl. A gypsy owns the whole wide world.
The Gacho's not at all like us. He thinks he's free, we think he's nuts. He thinks he's rich, we think he's poor. You can't be rich if you just want more.
He thinks he's smart, we think he's dumb. We'll take his money just for fun. Read his songs and tell him lies. Gypsy girl is very wise. Don't step inside our city line. Don't trespass here, just read the sign. Don't tell us where we cannot be. A gypsy girl is always free. Some paper says you own this land, but all you own is the spot you stand. You think you own this piece of dust, but all the world belongs to us. You can park your wagon here. You can play your music there. Don't bring your barefoot children here. Don't be seen in the city square. You own this and you own that. You live in a box or a tiny flat. It's not the same for a gypsy girl. A gypsy owns the whole wide world.
Come, let us get some baskets and go down to the market.
But no begging. Not in front of the market. Try in front of the beauty parlor. That's where old ladies with too much money go. To be told they look young and pretty.
Esmeralda, you've come back.
Andras, is it you, old friend?
It is so good to see you again. I waited for you for many years, but finally I lost hope that you would ever return, and I married Simka's mother. But now here you are.
I'm sorry, Andras, but you know why I had to leave.
To marry that gacho. That's why you left.
But you know I had to go. When you love someone with all your heart, you have no choice.
Your love was strong, but so was mine, Esmeralda. Beautiful as once you were, a treasure lost and found once more. Wandering this whole wide world, now I found my gypsy girl. In our blood it flows so deep, so it is for you and me, as we are and were before, so we are and nothing more.
Give to me your hand to read, lines of lives we are to lead. We cannot change the lines of fate. You may try, but it's too late. All we are and still may be is written here for all to see. Years have made us as we are, guided by our gypsy star.
Our paths cross once again, my dear. Surely fate has brought us together.
Just as fate pulled us apart so many years ago.
And now here we are, as if no time has passed.
How else could it be?
Older than the memory, older than the words we speak. Years have made us as we are, guided by our gypsy star.
daughter.
Of course you will meet her. At the wedding. I promised her to the new Gypsy King. Your nephew, Marco.
Andras, Marco does not want to be king. He must have told you that already. He is an American now.
He is Romy. It is in his blood. He will be king. Shandor has decreed it.
And where is my nephew?
He is staying in Dika's wagon.
With Dika, the old fortune teller?
She has branched out. Her specialty now is legal documents.
Legal documents?
Yes, she tells your fortune and then relieves you of any legal documents you may have.
In other words, she steals them.
She borrows the documents from people who have too many and gives them to people who have too few. It's a service.
It's called forgery.
Governments give people documents all the time. She just helps them do it faster. Ah, Dika, how's Marco this morning?
He slept well. I come for his breakfast.
Then you still have him locked up in your wagon?
Esmeralda? Is it you?
Yes, it is. And I want to see my nephew now.
Come, we'll go see him. You'll see. He's being well taken care of. Leave the stool by the fire, Dika, so it will stay warm.
Kissy,
Yes?
do you have any more of that potion you made for fleas and bedbugs?
Yes, I do. I'll go get some.
Ferka, I'm telling you, Kissy's potion is poisonous. My dog almost died from a small amount. He still walks funny.
Don't worry, Polly. It's not for your dog.
Just use a small amount. It's still not perfect. But it does kill fleas and bedbugs. And sometimes the grass. If you accidentally spill it on the grass. Oh, and if you get any on your shirt, bring it to me and I'll sew up the holes.
Holes?
Kissy, are you coming with me to the market?
I will go with you.
But remember, no singing, no dancing, no yelling, no fortune telling. In other words, don't be a gypsy.
What are you doing, Ferka? You don't put flea powder into stew. You put it on a bed. Not even good to put that on a dog. My dog licked it off and now he walks funny.
This stew is breakfast for our new king.
But if he eats Kissy's potion, it might kill him. At the very least, he will walk funny.
True. But then we will need a new king, right?
Becca, we found these gadgets spying on us from those wagons over there. We weren't spying. We were looking for our friend, Mark.
I remember you. You are the girl Marco wishes to marry.
Me? Mark said he wanted to marry me?
Marco cannot marry you. I am the gypsy princess. You must marry me, not you.
You're a princess?
Yes. And who are you? That is my brother Walter. He's a genius and he's a master of Polynesian martial arts. You are smart
Well, yeah.
and you are a good fighter
If I have to.
and you are a friend of Marco.
We're best friends, like brothers. Are you really a princess?
Don't I look like a princess?
Yes. Yes, you do. You're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
You think so?
I bet you've traveled all over the world, too.
Of course. We are travelers, my people.
I'd love to travel.
You like to travel?
Simka. He is a gajo.
He is Marco's brother. That makes him gypsy.
He said like a brother.
Not blood brothers?
Actually, we are blood brothers. Back when we were kids, we would...
Mark, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. A little itchy. I think that bed in Dika's wagon might have fleas in it. Or bed bugs.
These are Mark's friends.
Here is your breakfast, Marco. And your friends are welcome to have some as well.
I am a little hungry. Do you guys want any of the stew?
Smells fantastic.
You like it? I made it.
I'd love some.
It has an unusual herb in it or something. It smells a little like rotten meat. Or wet goat, maybe.
Mine didn't smell like that at all.
You say my stew stinks?
No, it's fine. I guess.
Walter, why did you do that?
I know that smell. It's a poisonous herb used in insecticides.
Not very good ones.
I put no poisonous herbs in that stew.
It was only a mark stew.
Someone has tried to kill our future king.
Maybe Kissy accidentally dropped a bit of her powder into his bowl. She was just here. She gave Polly some powder for his dog, for fleas.
Is this true, Polly?
It is true that Kissy gave me some potion for my dog.
We must tell her to be more careful with her potions. Thank you, friend of Marco, for saving our king.
Oh, it was nothing.
No, it was great what you did, Walter. You saved my life. Walter is my blood brother, like you and my grandfather, King Shandor.
Oh, then he must come to the party tonight. And your other friends, too.
A gypsy party? That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes, you should all be there when Marco is officially made king.
And the wedding can be tomorrow.
The wedding?
Yes. Once he is king, he will then marry me. I was promised to the new king.
You aren't really going to go through with this, are you, Mark?
If you want, I can help you get out of here right now.
And fight all of us.
I'm pretty sure I can handle all of you, as long as there's less than 10. Any more than 10 guys and I need some help.
Don't worry about it, Walter. I've decided I will accept the position of Gypsy King.
What?
Cool.
But you said you can't be.
I'm going home. Good luck, Mark, and goodbye.
No, Diana, let me explain.
Can you dance? No, no, not like that. Can you dance? No, no, not like that. Can you dance like thunder rolling? Can you dance like flowers swaying? Can you dance like Gypsy girl? No one can dance like Gypsy girl. Hey! Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Can you sing? No, no, not like that. Can you sing? No, no, not like that. Can you sing like angels crying? Can you sing like mothers sighing? Can you sing like Gypsy girl? No one can sing like Gypsy girl. Hey! Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Can you dance? No, no, not like that. Can you dance? No, no, not like that. Can you dance like thunder rolling? Can you dance like flowers swaying? Can you dance like Gypsy girl? No one can dance like Gypsy girl. Hey! Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey!
Marco Sigany, grandson of Shandor, our great Gypsy King. Today you become our new leader, as declared by our grandfather. I give you his hat, his knife, and all his worldly wealth. You are the leader of our band, and no man may take your title from you, unless you die or freely give your title to another male member of your family.
Thank you, Androsh. I humbly accept this title.
Gypsy, bring out the wine and the food. We will have a feast and toast to our new king.
I see Diana didn't come. I guess she's pretty disappointed you're going to be leaving town.
Not to mention, you are marrying Simka. I mean, I know that you have to marry her, but frankly, I think she's fantastic. I'd marry her myself if I had the chance.
You want to marry Simka?
Just a daydream. I know you wouldn't marry anyone other than the Gypsy King.
Of course not. That would be wrong. I was promised to the king. I must marry the king. Then I'm queen of the gypsies.
Yes, you should be queen. All the fire, the beauty, that's what you deserve.
He is smart.
I told you, he's a genius, and he's a master of Polynesian.
Yeah, Janie. We know already.
Marco, you should marry for love. And I know you love Diana.
Don't worry, Aunt Essie. It'll be fine. You'll see. Diana is coming to the wedding tomorrow.
Really?
I'm glad she's willing to support your choices, Mark. She's got great spirit. That's important in a wife.
You think so?
I do.
Not all men think that. Come, I get you food and wine.
Great.
I like our new king. He is very handsome. Yes, but he is promised to Simka.
I don't think he would like being married to Simka. She has a very sharp tongue.
He will get used to it. She'll teach him what it is to be a gypsy. And to have the gypsy vibe. And who will teach him how to fight Verka?
If Verka challenges Marco to a fight, we will lose both.
Nikolai is right. If Verka kills Marco, Andras will banish Verka forever from the tribe. Then who will be king?
I could be king. I am Marco's third cousin.
We are all Marco's third cousin.
Everyone is either a second cousin or a third cousin to everyone else. Besides, before Verka could fight Marco, he had to fight Simka. And that would be a fight he would surely lose. Did you see Simka? Her veil is beautiful. She does not seem very happy marrying the king. I tried to help her with her veil, and she threw a hairbrush at me. Why would she not want to marry the king? I saw her talking to that American boy last night. Not Marco, the other one. Yes, she danced with him too. He dances well for a casual. She should not be dancing with another boy the night before her wedding. If she doesn't want Marco, there are plenty who would. It doesn't matter if she wants to marry Marco or not. She was promised to the king. He is king now. He could choose someone else instead of Simka. Maybe Marco would like a younger girl. Simka would kill you in your sleep.
Are Marco's friends coming to the wedding?
Yes, they are coming. His blood brother is very interested in our people. He asked many questions last night.
Simka taught him several dances.
Marco should not allow his woman to dance with another man. If I were king, I would not allow it.
If you were king, you would have to marry Simka.
I could handle Simka.
Don't worry, he'll never be king.
I could be king. I am Marco's third cousin.
So are we.
Are you sure you want to be here, Diana? I thought you and Mark were...
It's fine. Mark explained everything.
I really admire your loyalty.
Look, there's Mark.
Is the bride ready? She is!
Simka, come meet your husband.
As sponsor of this woman, promise to you at birth to be our wife.
Not my wife.
What?
You were promised to be the wife of the Gypsy King.
And you are the king.
But if I give up my title, then I am no longer the king. Is that correct?
Yes, but you would have to give it to a male member of your family. And you have none.
But I do. I have Walter, my blood brother, who saved my life, as you saved my grandfather's.
Me? Want to make me the new king?
He cannot be king. He is a gajo.
He is my blood brother, and that makes him Sigany.
He is barely a man. He cannot fight. He knows nothing of our people.
Actually, I know quite a bit. I spent the last few days on the internet, and I probably know more about your culture than you do.
And he can fight too. He's a master of Polynesian.
Not now, Jamie.
Walter Schwartz, I proclaim you to be the new king of the gypsies. And I further proclaim that you shall marry Simca, daughter of Andras, who was promised to you at birth.
Simka, will you marry this man?
I will only marry someone who is brave and smart and willing to travel all his days. Yes, I will marry this man, Walter Schwartz, king of the gypsies.
Here, you must both drink from the same cup. Then you are married.
It is the song that is forever being sung. It is the dance that lovers dance when they are one. The smile that only one will ever see. The day that changes all that is to be. On falling leaves are folded dreams with no regrets. No words were ever needed, nothing said. There is no starting, no departing, and no end. A gentle weave, a single strand from start to end. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. It is a song that is forever being sung. It is a dance that lovers dance when they are one. The smile that only one will ever see. The day that changes all that is to be. On falling leaves are folded dreams with no regrets. No words were ever needed, nothing said. There is no starting, no departing, and no end. A gentle weave, a single strand from start to end. It is the song that is forever being sung. It is the dance that lovers dance when they are one. The smile that only one will ever see. The day that changes all that is to be.
Now you must carry her off to your wagon.
I don't have a wagon.
Simka's wagon is now your wagon.
In that case,
Thank you, Diana, for going along with all this.
It was fun, and Walter looks very happy.
Is one of you Marco Sigany?
Who wants to know? We're with the USCIS. We're in charge of finding and deporting illegal immigrants.
According to our investigation, Marco Sigany has been living and going to school in this town under the alias of Mark Romney.
If this Marco Sigany were married to an American citizen, would he then be allowed to stay in this country?
But our records don't show any marriage to U.S. citizens.
Wait! Drink! They are married!
So you are Marco Sigany, and you are an American citizen and his wife?
Yes.
You can't just say you're married. Do you have legal documents?
Wait!
Well, these documents seem to be in order.
Wow. That looks amazingly like my signature.
You mean it isn't your signature?
No, it is. I have a driver's license and a credit card you can compare it to. Where's my driver's license? And my credit card?
Very well. Everything seems to be in order. How about the rest of you? Do you all have your papers?
We're on vacation. Long vacation. We see our beautiful country. Visit my nephew, Marco, and his lovely wife.
And I suppose you all have your passports.
Oh, we have lots of passports.
Well, I guess we should be going then. And congratulations on your marriage.
Thanks! And thank you, Diana, for pretending to be married to me.
Oh, we're not pretending. We drank from the same cup, and we have documents.
In that case, I must carry you off to my wagon.
You have a wagon?
Of course! A station wagon. My Ford station wagon. Walter parked it out back. Ready to go?
Okay, carry me away. Or we could just walk. You know, you don't have to do this, Mark. Lucy could take care of the Dairy King by herself until the new guy comes next week.
I don't mind. I'm looking forward to starting my new job as town planner next week. But I'm gonna kinda miss working here. When is your first day of school?
In a few weeks. I'm so lucky I got a teaching job here in this town. That way we'll be close by to take care of your Aunt Essie.
Still wiping up tables, I see.
Big college boy still wiping up melted ice cream. Too bad.
Hey, whatever happened to your buddy Walter?
Probably left town to join the circus.
Yeah, he's gonna make a great clown. And here he is in a clown suit, no less.
Does this man insult the king of the gypsies?
I think he does. Does he wish to end his life today?
Maybe he is feeble-minded. That must be. Otherwise, why would he risk his life?
So, how about it, Walter? Are you gonna stab me with your big knife?
No, I'd never do that.
Didn't think so. Look, Walter, why don't you just take your funny farm here and go back to wherever freaks like this live?
I think you are the ones who had better leave. Either that or apologize.
Apologize? To you?
To all of us. I insist.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that.
Is he dead?
No, he's starting to move.
He'll be fine, but he may have a broken clavicle. I'd get him to the emergency room just in case.
I hope he's going to be okay.
Yeah, I try not to do permanent damage, but it's difficult to mobilize someone and that actually harm him.
You are very strong.
It doesn't actually take strength so much as a good aim.
You are a good fighter. And not afraid.
No, I'm not afraid of them, and I'm not afraid of you, Perka. I know you wanted to marry Simka. Who wouldn't? but she belongs to the Gypsy King, and that is me.
Yes, that is you. You are Gypsy King.
Amaretti, amarettini pari, I la 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 la. Amaretti, amarettini pari, I la 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 la. Hey! Throw some wood upon the fire, make the flame a little higher, I la 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 la. Dance it's wild and fast, live today like it's your last. I la 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 la. Amaretti, amarettini pari, I la 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 la. Amaretti, amarettini pari, I la 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 la. Throw some wood upon the fire, make the flame a little higher. I la 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 la. Dance it's wild and fast, live today like it's your last. I la 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 la. Amaretti, amarettini pari, I la 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 la. Amaretti, amarettini pari, I la 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 la. Amaretti, amarettini pari, I la 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 la. Amaretti, amarettini pari, I la 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 la. Amaretti, amarettini pari, I la 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 la. Amaretti, amarettini pari, I la 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 la.